show my dressing room and my beauty room, so come with me. This is the most important room in the house, so obviously only I'm allowed, and it has a lock. So here it is. Now I'm going to show you some of my favourite items. I'm going to try and narrow it down as little as possible. It's going to be quite hard, but I'm going to just rummage through here now and pick a few of my favourites. So it was hard, but I think these are my favourite bits. Now you've seen the wardrobe, I hope you liked it and you're as happy with it as I am, and I hope it's met everyone's expectations. I'm going to go and answer some of the questions that you've asked me. The first one is from Nikki Marie. Thanks, Nikki. Can't wait to finally see it. What's the inspiration behind the way it's styled? So this is basically what I've been dreaming of all my life. I've always wanted to have my own walk-in wardrobe, and now with the blog I'm working here every day. This is where I spend all of my time, so I knew it had to be comfortable, practical and store everything that I own. I wanted everything on display so that when I'm putting looks for shoots, everything's laid out. As you saw, I have my jewellery laid out, my bags, my shoes. It's really easy if you're going to work, if you're a mum. It's really good just to have everything laid out and you can see it. So that was my main objective. The second element, design element, is that I love grey and white. I knew it was going to be grey and white, and I have a copper theme throughout my house, and that's where I got the idea for the hangers. And that's pretty much it really. I got a few inspiration from Pinterest. My favourite person ever, Lisa Vanderpump from Housewives of Beverly Hills, and that's where it all come from. So I hope I've answered that question okay. Second question is from Katie160988. How often do you have a wardrobe clear out? I clear out my wardrobe all the time. I don't really sell anything on eBay or on the internet, maybe the odd thing that's expensive, but I normally go to Battersea boot sale and I get rid of a car full of clothes. So if you ever go there, I'm always selling designer pieces for like 20, 50 pounds. I have to have everything here is what I wear and what I like, bar a few vintage pieces and designer pieces that I look at and don't actually wear. I clear out my wardrobe I actually tidy it probably every Friday night, and I'm always giving things to my friends, my sister or the boot sale. I think it's important to clear out your wardrobe all the time. Now from Sally Ann, also known as Sally Sparkle. I love your comments, Sally, you're like one of my favourites. If you could only wear one brand of clothing, what would it be? Designer and high street. So for that I think I'll take you to my favourite part of the room, actually second favourite part. My favourite thing to wear are jackets. These are all, I have like my high street jackets here, and these are all my designer jackets and my beaded jackets. This for clothes is my absolute favourite thing. So I kind of have a weakness for Bauman jackets. There's a few of them here. I'm going to pick out a few pieces later so to show you some of my favourite bits, but it would be a nice designer jacket. That would be my one item, preferably Bauman. High street, I would say I always wear high street jeans. None of my, you can see I love denim, and I have more in here as well. So much denim. I don't really invest into designer jeans. I don't really think there's no need for it. All of my jeans are Zara, Topshop, and my favourite brand is One Teaspoon, but it's still pretty high street. So I would say high street denim and designer jackets. I knew this question would come, so the most popular question, and I've just picked this off from Miss Hannah 1. how many Chanel bags do you have? So if we move over here, as you can see from all the boxes behind me, I love Chanel. I decided to put my camellia flowers on here because I used to actually chuck them, but I've realised that I should probably keep them, and I thought they'd just look nice displayed here. So I'm not too sure. I'm not really too sure how many I have, so we can count them now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So the answer to that, Hannah, is 19. And they're all here. Next question, how do you store your bag, shoes, accessories? My dressing room needs a makeover and it's overflowing. So to keep my dressing room like this, I am really organised, and I actually, instead of going out, I'm normally here colour coordinating everything. So I like to keep everything out. I never put away my summer clothes because I travel quite a lot and I'm often doing like summer shoots in the winter, so I like to keep everything out. And I see my clothes and shoes as collectors, like things that I collect, so I like to have everything out. I organise mine in designer jackets, beaded jackets, because I love anything beaded. Jewellery all laid out. I don't like it in a jewellery box because like this, nothing gets tangled. I can see where everything is. Everything is super organised. Then I do everything everything is in denim, dresses, knitwear, everything stored in category and then in colour order. So you'll see everything is colour order. I have all my sunglasses here. Again, really easy to see and pick everything out. Again, cut skirts, knitwear, all the things that will get damaged by the hanger. I think it's good to keep them hanged up. And then I have all my long dresses in a separate area. Accessories are on the other side of the room. Boots, trainers, heels, everything is in order of category and colour. These are the shoes that I wear the most. That's why they've got their own separate thing. As you know, I have arthritis, so I can't really wear too much of these heels anymore, and investing in a good pair of trainers is key for me. And something you didn't know about me, this is what I have to put in my trainers. Gross, I know. But I have to wear them in all of my shoes because of my feet. So these are all my shoes, everything's in colour order, and then the bags, literally just how it looks pretty really. Like this is where my life basically, so it's just to make it all look pretty. This one is from Kia Ma. If you were stranded on an island and could only have 3 items from your wardrobe, which ones would it be? Well, maybe not stranded on an island because I wouldn't really need anything, but I would say if I was to pick 3 things, like if someone made me pick 3 things and I had to leave, it would be one of my Chanel bags, a Bauman jacket, and probably a Chanel pair of trainers. They're probably my 3 favourite things. This is from Sinead. I hope I always say your name right, Sinead. I don't know if I've already asked you this question. No, you haven't. What is the most expensive thing you own? Well, probably my bag collection is quite expensive, putting it all together, but this is a collection over years and years. So I would say the one piece is probably my watch that you all saw that I got for my 30th birthday. This is probably the most expensive thing I own, and this was quite a big deal for me, and it's something that I can wear every single day. So what's your most sentimental item in your wardrobe? So I have two pieces that are sentimental, and that's these 2 here. My pink Chanel bag and a gold locket. So this gold locket was given to me by my dad. A lot of you know, like I said in my intro video, he was really ill, terminally ill, and when he was really ill, he got me this necklace, and it says "Love Dad" on the back. So this to me is priceless and really important, and I really cherish that. The next item I have. I'm not really into pink anymore, but this bag is so sentimental to me, because if you're just following my blog then you won't really know the story behind this, but this is the bag that Paris proposed to me with. We were staying in the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is this colour pink, and that's why he got me this pink bag. And this was under a towel on the balcony with fairy lights, and I was obviously really shocked that he'd got me a Chanel bag, and inside it said, "Will you marry me?" So this bag it brings back so much memories, and even the colour of it just reminds me of the Beverly Hills Hotel. So it would be those two pieces. Next question is from Terry Hall 22. What's your spring shoe jacket combo? Designer and high street, preferably flats. I'm always about the flats, so that's good. If you're going to invest in a designer piece, I would always recommend, like this jacket that I have on was my first ever designer ready to wear that I bought. And then straight after I bought the same one but in white. And if you look at my how to shop designer pieces on the blog, I'll link that below. I always recommend that buy something black because it's classic, it's durable, and then if you really love it, go and buy it in white, cream, nude. So for spring I would wear, because we live in England, I can still wear black, this as the designer piece. And then for high street, these are all my high street jackets here. For high street I would wear something like this jacket. This one's from New Look, but I have loads from anything from Misguided, ASOS, vintage, like this one. These are the kind of spring jackets that I wear. And then I'll put that with Chanel espadrilles, and oh, these are my new high street buys. So you would have seen these all on my Instagram and Snapchat lately. Something like this is really nice and summery and spring. So something like that. They would be my combos. Okay, so back to the Chanel questions. What was your first Chanel bag that you bought, and do you still have it? And that one is from Kelly. Yes, so I would never sell my first Chanel bag. This was my first ever Chanel bag. I was working at Harrods, again, bought a classic black one. And I remember I was saving for, it took me a couple of years to save for this. And I remember I went to the till, went to pay for it, and they said that the price had gone up the day before, and I had to save for another 2 months before I could go back and get it. I bought this around 2008, and it's before they brought in the double flap, so that just shows how old that one is. And this just means everything, because you can imagine what it's like to buy your first Chanel bag. And I've still got all the boxes, which you can see up here. I keep all of my Chanel boxes. I keep all of the camellia flowers. The thing that I wear the most, definitely my Chanel bags and my Chanel trainers. They are an expensive investment, but if you divide it by the cost per wear, I think it's a bargain. How about if you could only wear one designer item, what would it be? If I could only wear one designer item, this is easy for me to answer because growing up I didn't have a lot of money, and I would wear high street head to toe, and the Chanel bag was my dream. It's all I ever wanted. You can wear a £20 high street outfit and this will make it. So a Chanel bag, I think everybody needs one in their wardrobe, and that would definitely be my one designer piece that I would keep, and I would keep it in a neutral colour. Another one from Sally Sparkle. Do you ever sneak purchases in so Paris doesn't see? Yes, all the time. All the time I do that. So once I was walking, I walked to Harrods to buy myself a Chanel bag. It was this one. And Paris was walking to Lula and I saw him walking towards me, so I ran into Costa, and he knows I don't like Costa. I bought a cake, chucked the Chanel carrier bag, put the little Chanel box in there, and I pretended that I had a Costa cake in there. Or I'll get deliveries and I'll have to throw them under the stairs so he doesn't see it. But I've learnt my lesson and this doesn't end well, so I tend to tell him sometimes. What was the first designer piece you bought, and if you could only wear one designer piece the rest of your life, what would it be? So The Chanel bag would be the only piece, and the first designer piece, again the Chanel bag, but ready to wear it would be a Bauman jacket. What is your favourite Chanel bag? My favourite Chanel bag out of all of these is this grey one. So grey is my favourite colour, this goes with everything. It's really rare because it's calf skin and the shade of grey, and it's the classic. Oh my god, I have money in here! I have money in here! Wow, that's good. Definitely my favourite bag. So don't you love it when that happens? So yeah, it's not like a seasonal piece like this, for example. Like this is like not a classic bag, this is just a seasonal piece, there's no money in there. So I was really lucky to get my dream colour in this, and it's just so rare and goes with everything. This is definitely my favourite one. So that's answered all the questions. I tried to pick out the ones that would show you kind of everything. That's all the questions. I'll leave you with one more look of the wardrobe. If I've left anything out, just leave me a comment. I'll get back to you straight away, and I hope that you enjoyed it. That's it for the wardrobe. I hope that you loved it, and now I'm going to take you to my beauty and makeup room, which is where I basically spend the other 50% of my life. So that's all for the dressing room. Now before we go up to the makeup room, I just wanted to show you my selfie area. This is where I do all of my Snapchats, all of my selfies in the mirror. I use this marble canvas as a backdrop. I'll link that below. And this is the famous mirror and the famous posing position. So this is where that all happens. So now we've got upstairs to the beauty room. So for all you makeup mad girls, this is my room. So this is my beauty and makeup room. I actually never used to be that into makeup, but as you can see now, I clearly am. I'm out of breath from running up the stairs. So a lot of you are asking me some interior design questions. How do I save money? What do I spend money on? This dressing table was handmade, but not for me. I got it from eBay, and it only cost me £150. So you can find all kinds of stuff like this on eBay. You just got to hunt for it. The best thing in this room is my mirror. I am obsessed with this mirror. It is incredible. You can see here that you can have this off if you want, or dim it, but it goes super bright, and it is just makes my makeup amazing and the best selfie pictures ever. So I'm going to talk you through what I have in my drawers. Everything is super organised, just like downstairs. Here I have, and I put everything in these Perspex boxes. I have all my eye makeup here, all my hair stuff here, more hair stuff in the bottom. And here I have all of my lipsticks, all of my face makeup, and then all of my nail stuff down here. So everything's super organised and easy to reach, and it's just quite practical for me to get ready. This is my new brush that I just got. I'll link that below as well. These are my new artist brushes that you've all seen before. These are incredible. I'm going to link these below as well. These are my ring lights. A lot of you were asking me what I use for my YouTube video. This is the light that I have, and I'm going to link that below for you as well. So this room, the inspiration behind this room is to basically be a really girly room, and I wanted everything to be simple and pretty. I like to have my wedding robes up because it just reminds me of my wedding day basically, and I just think that they're really beautiful and I'm hardly going to be wearing them, so I just like them to be displayed like that. These are my roses, which you would have seen in my room downstairs. These are my Hatbox roses from the Bloom Room. These are perfect for anyone's beauty room. Like, this is just a nice little girly touch that I have. And in all of the, I'm not actually going to show you what's in these because it's actually really messy because I haven't had time to do it, but I had time to do these ones. And in these drawers I keep some more beauty products. In here is my fake tan drawer, and then in all of these I keep all my bikinis because I have a lot of swimwear. So every drawer is just full of bikinis and gym stuff. I keep all my perfumes up here and a few photos of my friends. And that's it. This is my beauty room.